entering the space of relaxation. Beloved one, as you prepare to sleep, let this moment become a sacred doorway. Most nights, people fall asleep unconsciously, as if sleep is a small accident that happens at the end of a tiring day. But sleep is far more significant than you have ever been told. Sleep is a return to your original nature. It is a homecoming. When the eyes close and the mind slowly dissolves into silence, you are entering the same boundless space that mystics have explored for centuries. When I speak of sleep, I am not speaking only of rest for the body. I am speaking of a tremendous opportunity. Throughout the day, you carry the load of thoughts, worries, expectations, ambitions. The mind becomes a marketplace where endless voices shout for attention. But as you lie down now, the marketplace begins to close. The noise becomes distant. You start to feel a soft loosening inside you, a melting of tension. This melting is the beginning of true relaxation. Relaxation is the most forgotten art in the world. You have been conditioned to strive, to achieve, to constantly remain alert and productive. Even when you are lying in bed, your mind keeps planning, calculating, preparing for the next day. But tonight, I invite you to experience something different. Experience simply being. No past, no future, no effort. Just the gentle presence of your breathing, rising and falling like waves on a quiet shore. I myself have loved this state of effortless being since childhood. I remember lying on the warm earth in the evenings, listening to the whispering of the trees and watching the sky slowly darken. There was something magical in those moments. It was as if existence was singing a lullaby. That soft song is still here. It surrounds you right now. You only need to listen. As your body sinks into the bed, feel how gravity supports you. There is nothing you need to hold up, nothing you need to control. This body has served you throughout the day, now it deserves to rest. Let your limbs grow heavy. Allow your breath to become natural and unhurried. Each inhale brings calmness. Each exhale releases what no longer belongs to you. The mind may still try to wander, but do not fight it. Fighting is another form of tension. Instead, become a silent observer. Watch the thoughts drift by like clouds moving across a vast sky. Do not cling to any thought. Do not push any thought away. In observation, thoughts lose their power. They gradually fade into the same stillness from which they arose. And slowly you will notice something beautiful. A sweet emptiness begins to fill you. This emptiness is not frightening, it is nourishing. It is the emptiness that allows sleep to enter like a gentle guest. You are opening the door for a deeper intelligence to work within you. Sleep is not unconsciousness, it is a subtle, sacred dissolving into existence. When you surrender to it wholeheartedly, sleep becomes meditation, healing, transformation. Tonight, let sleep take your hand and lead you back to your essence. Breathe, soften, and enter the space where life flows without effort. The art of allowing. Beloved one, allowing is one of the most delicate experiences in life. You have been conditioned to believe that only effort brings results, that only striving creates growth. From childhood, you were taught to push, to compete, to struggle for every inch of progress. But existence does not operate through struggle. It unfolds through effortless harmony. When I say allow, I am pointing toward a completely different way of being. Allowing means trusting life enough to stop interfering with its natural flow. Look at a flower. It does not strain to bloom. It simply allows the sun, the soil, the wind, and existence itself to carry it forward. A bird does not force its wings to fly. Flight happens through trust, through surrender to the sky. In the same way, your inner evolution unfolds when you stop forcing yourself. As you prepare to sleep, this art of allowing becomes even more powerful. Sleep is the one state where you cannot force anything. You cannot command yourself to fall into rest. The more you try, the further sleep drifts away. Only when you loosen your grip, only when you give up control, does sleep gently embrace you. That is the essence of allowing. It cannot be practiced through effort. It blossoms through surrender. Throughout my life, I discovered again and again that allowing is not something you do, it is something you stop doing. You stop resisting. You stop fighting with yourself. You stop chasing goals that exhaust your spirit. You begin to relax into the natural rhythm of your own being. You allow existence to lead you, instead of trying to drag life according to your ideas. Tonight, as you lie in bed, imagine that the whole universe is supporting you. Feel as if invisible hands are holding you, guiding you into softness. You are not alone. Existence has been carrying you since the day you were born, and it will continue to carry you until your final breath. Allow this support. Allow this love. When you stop resisting, you become weightless, like a leaf floating on a quiet stream. Allow your breath to settle without control. Notice how it flows on its own effortlessly. You have never managed your breath consciously for more than a moment, yet it has sustained you every second of your life. That is the intelligence of allowing. Your body breathes, your heart beats, your cells renew themselves, all without your command. Life functions beautifully when you do not interfere. As you let go, a deep relaxation begins to bloom. This relaxation is not laziness, it is receptivity. A relaxed being can receive what a tense being cannot. When your mind becomes soft, when your heart becomes open, existence whispers its secrets to you. In this gentle state of allowing, transformation happens naturally. You do not force yourself to grow. Growth becomes a fragrance that arises within you. Tonight, surrender to this fragrance. Let your thoughts settle like dust. Let your worries dissolve like mist. Feel the grace of existence moving through you. Allow yourself to be carried, to be nourished, to be healed. Let the night hold you. Let life take over. Let allowing become your deepest meditation. Effortless evolution. Beloved one, people come to me again and again with the same question. They ask, how do I evolve? How do I become more conscious? How do I transform my life? And every time I feel a deep compassion, because the very question comes from a misunderstanding. You have been taught to believe that growth is something you must achieve, something you must work for, something you must struggle toward. But evolution is not a mountain that you climb. It is more like a tree that grows without ever thinking about growth. Existence has its own intelligence. The seed does not ask how to become a tree. A tree does not ask how to send its roots deeper into the soil. Everything follows a natural rhythm, a silent order, and you too are part of this great order, this cosmic dance. When I say effortless evolution, I am pointing you toward this understanding. You do not have to push life. Life is already moving through you. Look at your own breath. It continues whether you pay attention to it or not. Look at your heartbeat. It keeps rhythm without your control. Look at your wounds. They heal even when you are asleep. This is evolution happening in every moment. Transformation is already woven into the very fabric of your being. But the mind interferes. The mind wants to plan, manage, correct, force. It believes that without effort, nothing worthwhile can happen. This belief creates tension, and tension blocks the natural flow of life. When you are tense, you shrink. When you are relaxed, you expand. Evolution happens only in expansion. Sleep is the perfect metaphor for this. When you sleep, the doer disappears. The planner disappears. The one who forces, the one who controls, the one who worries, all of them dissolve. And in this deep absence, your inner being works in silence. Your body rejuvenates, your mind resets, your emotions soften. You wake up with more clarity, more balance, more strength. All of this happens without your effort. Tonight, as you sink into the warmth of your bed, let this truth enter your heart. Let it penetrate your being like a soothing balm. You do not have to fight life. You do not have to earn evolution. You simply have to get out of your own way. In the space left behind, existence takes over. Imagine yourself as a river. A river does not push itself toward the ocean. It simply flows. And because flow is its nature, the ocean is inevitable. In the same way, your growth is inevitable when you trust your natural rhythm. You are already moving. You are already unfolding. Nothing in existence is static. As you drift towards sleep, allow yourself to feel that you are part of something immense, something ancient, something infinitely wise. You are held by forces that have shaped stars and galaxies. The same intelligence that turns a seed into a flower is turning your life toward its highest potential. Let this night become a gentle reminder. Evolution does not need your effort. It needs your trust. And when you trust, life blossoms without struggle, meeting your inner being. Beloved one, the greatest journey you will ever take is not toward a distant mountain or a faraway temple. It is the journey inward, the journey toward your own being. And this journey becomes especially powerful when you are preparing to sleep, because the boundaries of the outer world slowly fade away. The senses become silent, the noise of the day dissolves, and what remains is a soft inner space that waits patiently for your attention. In my own early years, I discovered this inner world not through effort but through deep natural curiosity. I remember lying under enormous trees, their branches stretching toward the sky like silent guardians. The breeze would whisper through the leaves and I would listen, not only with my ears but with my whole being. That listening revealed something extraordinary. It showed me that the same silence that exists outside Dallas, exists within. And this silence is not empty. It is alive. It is your true home. As you lie down tonight, feel the same invitation. Close your eyes gently, as if you are not closing them but allowing them to rest. Notice how the darkness behind your eyelids is not frightening. It is soothing. It is welcoming. It is the doorway to your inner being. Your mind may continue to chatter for a while, listing memories of the day or whispering worries about tomorrow, but you do not need to follow these voices. Watch them the way you would watch birds flying across a vast sky. They come and go. You remain. The more you observe without involvement, the more you sink into your inner depth. This depth has been with you from the beginning, yet most people rarely visit it. They live on the surface, carried by the currents of demands, responsibilities, and distractions. But tonight, allow yourself to descend into the still lake of your own awareness. At the surface, waves may form, but deep within, the water is eternally calm. Your inner being speaks in silence. It does not use words. It does not argue. It does not push you toward anything. It simply waits peacefully, lovingly. And when you give it your attention, even for a moment, you feel a warmth spreading inside your chest, a lightness in your breath, a sense of coming home. This is not imagination. This is your essence revealing itself. Feel your breath traveling in and out. Feel the subtle sensation in your chest as it expands and contracts. Do not force anything, just notice. This simple noticing is one of the purest forms of meditation. It connects you to the part of yourself that is beyond thoughts, beyond emotions, beyond identity. This is the part that never grows old, never becomes tired, never gets lost. As you drift deeper towards sleep, your inner being becomes more accessible. The world fades like a distant echo, and a gentle presence fills your heart. Let yourself sink into this presence. Allow it to embrace you. There is nothing to fear in this inward journey. You are meeting the truest, most loving aspect of yourself. Let this night be a reunion, a soft returning, a peaceful meeting with the one who has always been waiting inside. The power of deep surrender. Beloved one, surrender is one of the most misunderstood experiences in human life. Many people hear the word and imagine weakness, defeat, or submission. But true surrender has nothing to do with giving up your strength. In fact, it is the highest form of strength. It is a doorway into freedom. It is the moment when you stop fighting with existence and begin to flow with its infinite intelligence. All day long, you carry responsibilities, expectations, roles, and identities. You try to hold everything together as if the entire universe depends on your effort. But tonight, as you lie down to sleep, I invite you to let all of that fall away, not because it is unimportant, but because it is not yours to carry every moment. Even a river rests when night comes. Even the sun sets. Even the wind becomes still. Why should you be the only one who remains tense? In my own explorations, I found that surrender was not something I learned, it was something I remembered. It is as natural as breathing. When you were a child, you surrendered every night without resistance. You let sleep take over without questioning it. You trusted life effortlessly. Growing up, society taught you to control, to anticipate, to manage every detail. But the deeper truths of existence reveal themselves only when you relax, when you release this constant grip. Tonight, feel the beauty of giving yourself permission to let go. Allow your breath to soften. Let your heart become light. Notice how tension melts when you stop trying to be in charge. You do not have to pretend to be strong. You do not have to solve anything right now. You do not have to think about tomorrow. In this moment, your only task is to surrender to rest, to the night, to existence itself. Feel the bed supporting your weight. Feel the comfort of letting your body sink into stillness. Nothing is demanded of you here. Nothing needs to be accomplished. You can simply be. And in this simplicity, transformation happens naturally. When you surrender, you create space. Space for healing, space for clarity, space for grace. People often come to me worried about their future. They ask what decisions to make, which direction to follow, how to deal with uncertainty. And I tell them, learn to surrender first. When the mind becomes soft, when the heart becomes receptive, existence begins to guide you in ways you cannot imagine. Insight arises on its own. Solutions appear without struggle. Your path reveals itself when you stop forcing it open. As you drift towards sleep, feel as if you are floating on a vast ocean. The ocean is holding you. You do not need to swim, you do not need to kick, you do not need to stay alert. Simply trust. Let the waves cradle you. Let the darkness comfort you. Let silence wrap around you like a warm blanket. This is the power of surrender. It rejuvenates you. It aligns you with the rhythm of life. It prepares your being for deeper levels of awareness and growth. Tonight, let surrender be your meditation. Let it open the door to effortless transformation. Let go. Let yourself be carried. Let this night heal you, beloved one. As the night deepens and your breath begins to slow, you enter a sacred moment. It is the moment where the outer world gently withdraws and the inner world opens like a lotus in the cool moonlight. This final step before sleep is not merely a transition into unconsciousness. It is an intimate meeting with the heart of existence itself. You may not realize it, but every night you travel deeper into the mystery from which all life arises. Feel the air around you. Notice how quiet the world has become. Even the sounds that remain seem distant, softened by the tenderness of the night. This softness is not accidental. Existence creates this atmosphere to invite you inward. It is as if the whole universe is whispering, "Come home, rest in me." As you lie, still feel your edges begin to blur. You are no longer only a body. You are no longer limited by your identity, your name, your stories. The tight grip of your daily life loosens. Thoughts lose their urgency. Emotions become gentle. You begin to drift into a vast, open space where nothing needs to be controlled. This is the beginning of falling into the heart of existence. Throughout my own journey, I discovered that existence does not reveal itself through effort. It reveals itself through openness. When you stop pushing against life, when you stop resisting what is, a subtle door opens. And through this door you sense something immense, something ancient, something infinitely compassionate. It is the same force that moves the stars, that guides the seasons, that breathes life into every creature. And tonight it is holding you. Feel the weight of your body soften. Feel the bed supporting you fully without condition. Physical relaxation is merely the beginning. Deeper still, your mind begins to surrender. The boundaries between you and the world fade. You become like a drop returning to the ocean. This merging is not loss, it is expansion. You become part of the whole. Allow yourself to rest in this feeling. Do not try to grasp it. Do not try to understand it. Mystery is not meant to be understood, it is meant to be lived. And in this moment, you are living it simply by being soft, receptive, silent. As you slip further towards sleep, imagine that the universe is breathing with you. Each inhale is a wave rising. Each exhale is a wave returning. You are not separate from this rhythm. You never were. Separation is a dream created by the mind. Existence knows only unity. And in this unity you are safe, you are held, you are loved. Let sleep come as a gentle friend. Let it guide you deeper into the heart of existence, where transformation happens without words, without effort, without intention. Tonight, allow the night to reshape you in its own silent wisdom. You do not need to do anything. You only need to trust. Feel yourself floating inward as if drifting through a vast star-filled sky. The stars are not outside you. They are reflections of your inner light. The silence is not empty, it is full of presence. The darkness is not absence, it is the womb of possibility. Now breathe, soften, and fall effortlessly into that embrace of existence. Let this night carry you home